Okay, I forgot to mention, here's a map of Australia. I'll show you where I'm going. It's on wide view, so it might be a bit hard to see exactly. I'll zoom in a bit. Okay, I'm down here, Adelaide. This is a HEMA map. It's already marked on main bike routes. And I'm going up here through Port Augusta, up through Glendambo, up through Alice Springs. Then I'm going up through Tennant Creek, all the way up to Darwin, up the top there. So if I step back, it's basically right up the guts there. 3,000 k's up, 3,000 k's back. I was at the three-way intersection up here. I was going to cut across to Cairns, Townsville and Cairns, but that's another 5,000 return just there roughly. So what I'm going to do is do this trip first, and later in the year or early next year I'm going to come up through this way to Cairns, across here to Winton to see the dinosaur fossils, across here to Charters Towers, and across to Townsville up to Cairns. So that's just to give you an idea. There's plenty to see in Australia, so I'm in no rush. Alright, moving on. Look at that there, guys. Beautiful day today. I hope it's like this when I leave. It is the middle of winter. Anyway, I've been packing, I put up a tent. I'm going to motel on the way on my 6,000k trip. Motel up there and camp on the way back. I think that's the go, just to give me an idea and see how much I don't need to take or what I'm missing. You know, the old story, take too much then you don't take enough. Anyway, I bought this really decent stretcher, Jumbo Austrail stretcher, rated to 150 kg. I opened it up, it's a cracker, it's nice and high, but it won't fit in the 3 Howquith 3-man tent that I got. I bought that primarily for the 6-man tent that I'll take when both of us travel away. So I resorted to the old army stretcher, and it works a pearler. Been sleeping on those for 25 years and I've only had one failure. I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so there they are. It's basically heavy duty canvas. They only sit, I don't know, 8 or 9 inches high. This one's well worn. I've had this a while. I've got a spare in the shed. They're always taut, doesn't matter how old they are. They're always nice and tight because they've got this spring system down here and this piece of jarrah wood that goes across the base, so you can see there, and they're as solid as a rock. So that folds in half and rolls up. Only weighs 7 kilo. The big Kahuna Austrail weighs 15 kilos, so there's a big difference in weight, and that with my Cedar Summit inflatable airbed, self-inflatable airbed, will work a treat. So let's go and we'll have a look at the 3-man Howquith tent. Now you can get these in Australia at Snowy's, these tents I'm about to show you, for about $240 for a 3-man, I reckon. Okay, let's go and have a look. Okay, so there's the Howquith made by Outdoor Connection 3-man tent. Now I reckon it's perfect for one person, myself. It's got a vestibule on both sides. You can see I've wound one side up. I was just trying to get the stretcher in there. That's just a ground sheet that's far too big. I'm going to have to get a smaller one. So it's got a vestibule on this side, so it's got an entrance on each side as far as doors go. Like I said, it's only about $240. And by the way, they're rated season 3. It's got vents over here on each side. That pegs out as well. I haven't pegged that out. But inside it's perfect if you want to take all your gear inside and have a stretcher. Let's have a look. It'll be a bit dark in here, but you know, you can get the idea. Plenty of foot room. Plenty of room in there. It's a cracker. Yeah, I subscribe to a guy called Biker Bits. He sells them as well online in Australia. He shows you how to set them up how to pull them down, and he's been using them for 10 plus years or more, and he swears by it. He uses the 2-man, but if you like a bit of space like me and you're going to put a slightly bigger stretcher in, then that's the way to go. Okay, just thought I'd show you that, guys. So I've just started packing the trailer. I've got a lightweight sleeping bag over there that weighs a kilo or something. Then my lawn bowls, because I'm going up to Darwin for I think it's $28,000 lawn bowl tournament up there for a month. Now that's an easy fold stretcher. They come in handy as well, but I'm not taking that one now. I'm going to take that army stretcher I just showed you, which is half the weight, and I'll take the tent. There's a toolbox down here. In there I've got JB Weld, zip ties, tapes, a few sockets and things. Everything has been weighed and I've written the weight on, so when I pack it I can get an idea exactly where we're at as far as weight goes in the trailer. In that black container I've got chains. I've got 4 chains. They go around the water jerrys and the petrol jerrys on the other side, and I've got 2 chains that go over the King's fridge. It just, you know, if they really want stuff they're going to cut it open, I know, but it keeps most thieves away, and I don't want to be taking them off every night when I stop. So it's okay when you're camping because you're next to it, but up there I'm motelling, as I said, so you know, people could be knocking gear off and you won't even hear them. So I'm chaining them up at night, and this one here I'll probably I'll put through here and tie that to a post outside the motel or something like that, or to the bike. As far as the bike goes, I've given it a good clean and an oil change. Well, I haven't given it a good clean yet. I've got to polish it. In this pannier here, I've basically got I've got the collapsible bucket, but I've got a spare pair of gloves. That is wet weather pants. I've got the Harley cleaning pack with all the gear in it. I've got all the puncture repair kit, inox, all sorts of tyre goop spray, things like that. So that's what's in that one. In the back one, I think I'll put, I haven't got much in there yet at the moment. I'll probably put a first aid kit in there, and I reckon I'll try and get my drone in there so it's got easy access, and my camera gear and tripod. That's what I'm thinking. In this one over here on the left, I'm not sure what I'll put in that yet, haven't decided, but I've got to put something in it to equal the weight out. Working on that, because what I'm thinking with the clothes, I'm thinking with this down, they're all dry packs on the floor there. I've got about 5 of them, but what I'll do is put all my clothes, actually I'll put some spare boots in that side, that's what I'll do, but all my clothes will go here, and I'll strap them in with these what do they call it? Oh, they're those stretchy straps, can't remember what they call them now. Here you go, anti-straps. Got anti-straps and gotcha straps. Anyway, I'll strap the bag in there, so at night all I got to do is undo it and take the whole clothes kit inside. I think that's probably the easier way to do that, and if I pack it good enough and maybe even throw the sleeping bag in there, I can use it as a backrest. So that's where I'm at the moment. Got a set of chocks there for the trailer, you never know. Well, just while we're here, I'll just show you this. I'll just put a OEM bars back on the Honda. I remember I had those straight ones, K1 type bars. Well, these are the original ones. Took a bit of messing around. I had to put the wires up through the handlebars, but that's all done now, so I should get that off the rack today and go and fill it up. Alright, I'll give you another check-in later when I'm fully packed. Catch you later. Please like and subscribe. Cheers.